My name is Miss Melissa, and today I'm going to do a yoga lesson with you around one of my favorite books, Giraffes Can't Dance. Before we start, though, let's calm our bodies with a couple of deep yoga breaths. Yoga breathing goes in through the nose and then back out either through your nose or your mouth. You decide what's best for you. But go ahead and sit comfortably and sit up nice and tall to get as much air into your lungs as you can. Close your eyes, and together let's take a deep breath in and out. And another breath in and out. And then open your eyes and wiggle your fingers to warm up your hands for our finger yoga or our mudras. The first mudra we're going to do is plug into the earth. So put up your peace fingers like this and then plug your fingers into the earth beside you. This is the mudra we use when we want to calm our bodies. Sometimes we have too much physical energy making us wiggle. Or sometimes we have too many thoughts in our heads, too much mental energy, and we want to calm our minds. We can calm our minds and our bodies with plug into the earth. So sit up again nice and tall. Close your eyes and take a calm breath in and out. Another breath in and out. And then open your eyes and wiggle that mudra out. The second mudra we're going to do is called sun. You're going to put both hands up and then connect your ring fingers to your thumbs like this. And when you turn and look at your hands, it looks a bit like a sun with rays. And then you're going to put your suns up on your knees like this. And the sun mudra is one to use when you're feeling a bit anxious or nervous. We often feel anxious or nervous when there are things happening around us that we can't control. And we often get butterflies in our tummy because of that. So when we're feeling anxious, we can focus on something that we can control, which is our breathing. So we're going to hold the sun mudra, inviting sun inside of ourselves. Close our eyes and take 2 more calming yoga breaths. Breathe in and out. And another breath in and out. And then open your eyes and wiggle that mudra out for now. The third mudra that we're going to do is called You Are a Gift. Once again, you're going to put both hands up. Then you're going to tuck your fingers like so, and then put your thumbs on the outside like this, kind of making fists, and then bring your hands together and put your hands at your heart center. You Are a Gift is the mudra that we use to celebrate the wonderful, unique selves that we are. There's nobody else like us on this planet, so each one of us is a gift. We want to celebrate our special selves. We can hold this mudra and take some deep celebratory breaths. So once again, sit up nice and tall, close your eyes, and take a breath in and out. Another breath in and out. And then open your eyes and wiggle that one out for now. Now, mudras are a chance for us to express what we are thinking and feeling. So now I'd like you to choose the mudra that you feel best fits what you are thinking and how you are feeling right now. If you know other mudras, you can certainly choose one of those, or you can choose one that I just showed you. So on the count of 1, let's all sit up nice and tall. 2, close your eyes. And 3, pick your mudra. And in our special mudras that we each chose to express what we are thinking and how we're feeling, we'll take 3 deep yoga breaths. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. One more deep breath in and out. And then open your eyes and tuck that mudra that you chose close to your heart or hug it in. All right, friends, we're now going to move our bodies and warm up with sun salutations. So go ahead and stand up and come to the center of your mat. I'm going to pull up the music. Bring your hands to your heart center. Take a deep breath in and out. And then think of somebody special, somebody in the world that you love very much, that you want to send love to. Rub your hands to get the love flowing from your heart to your fingertips and picture that person clearly in your mind. And on the count of 3, you're going to push love from your heart straight to that person with this motion. Ready? 1, 2, 3, whoosh. Then bring your hands back to heart center. Take a deep breath in and reach up high. Bend forward to touch your toes. Hands on your mat, feet go back. Belly to the ground. Push and look up. Curl your toes and come to down dog. Deep breath in and out. Good. Look at your hands. Step your feet up. Keep touching your toes. Now slowly rise and stretch. Hands to heart center. Good. Let's do that again. Deep breath in and out. One more. Here we go. Excellent job. Go ahead and sit back down and make yourself comfortable. We're going to read now one of my favorite books, Giraffes Can't Dance. Before we read, I want you to think about, is there something that you wish you could do, but that you have not learned how to do it yet? Or is there something that you do you feel differently from others that kind of makes you think like you're not doing it right? Take a moment just to think about those two questions. Now we're going to read about Gerald the giraffe, who terribly wants to be a good dancer, but feels like he just can't do it. And let's see what he learns about himself in the story. Giraffes Can't Dance. Gerald was a tall giraffe whose neck was long and slim, but his knees were awfully crooked and his legs were rather thin. He was very good at standing still and munching shoots off trees, but when he tried to run around, he buckled at the knees. Now every year in Africa, they hold the jungle dance, where every single animal turns up to skip and prance. And this year, when the day arrived, Poor Gerald felt so sad, because when it came to dancing, he was really very bad. The warthogs started waltzing, and the rhinos rock and rolled. The lions danced a tango that was elegant and bold. The chimps all did a cha-cha with a very Latin feel, and 8 baboons then teamed up for a splendid Scottish reel. Gerald swallowed bravely as he walked toward the floor, but the lions saw him coming and they soon began to roar. "Hey, look at clumsy Gerald," the animals all sneered. "Giraffes can't dance, you silly fool. Oh, Gerald, you're so weird." Gerald simply froze up. He was rooted to the spot. "They're right," he thought. "I'm useless. Oh, I feel like such a clot." So he crept off from the dance floor and he started walking home. He'd never felt so sad before, so sad and so alone. Then he found a little clearing and he looked up at the sky. "The moon can be so beautiful," he whispered with a sigh. "Excuse me," coughed a cricket who'd seen Gerald earlier on, "but sometimes when you're different, you just need a different song." Listen to the swaying grass and listen to the trees. To me, the sweetest music is those branches in the breeze. So imagine that the lovely moon is playing just for you. Everything makes music if you really want it to. With that, the cricket smiled and picked up his violin. Then Gerald felt his body do the most amazing thing. His hooves had started shuffling, making circles on the ground. His neck was gently swaying and his tail was swishing round. He threw his legs out sideways and he swung them everywhere. Then he did a backward somersault and leapt up in the air. Gerald felt so wonderful, his mouth was open wide. "I am dancing, yes, I'm dancing, I am dancing," Gerald cried. Then one by one, each animal who'd been there at the dance arrived while Gerald boogied on and watched him, quite entranced. They shouted, "It's a miracle! We must be in a dream. Gerald's the best dancer that we've ever seen." "How did you learn to dance like that? Please, Gerald, tell us how." But Gerald simply twirled around and finished with a bow. Then he raised his head and looked up at the moon and stars above. "We all can dance," he said, "when we find music that we love." So I'd like you to talk to somebody right now in your family, and you can pause the video, about something it is that you want to learn to do, that you don't know how to do yet, just like Gerald wasn't sure he knew how to dance yet. And think about what you might need to do to learn how to do that. Or think about something that you do know how to do, but you do it differently from others. And talk about what is special about the way you do it. And now we're going to do our yoga poses connected to the story, to the characters and some of the objects in the story. So you need to stand, because our first animal is Gerald the giraffe, and giraffes are very tall with long necks. So we're going to do extended mountain pose. Go ahead and reach your arms on up overhead and reach as tall as you can like you're a giraffe. Maybe look up at your hands and give a little back bend in extended mountain pose. And take a deep breath in and out. Another breath in and out. And then bring your hands to heart center. The next pose we're going to do is dancer pose, because there is a jungle dance. So this pose is a balance pose. You're going to stand on your right foot. Pick up your left foot, and with your left hand, catch your foot, and then reach forward and push your leg back like so. Dancer pose. Then gently bring your foot down, bring your hands to heart center, and do the other side. It helps to find something in front of you that does not move to stare at. This is called a focal point. So you're going to stand on your other foot this time, on your left foot. And you're going to push your right hand out, push your right foot back like so. Dancer pose, and then come on back to mountain pose, both feet on the ground. The first animals that we meet in the jungle dance are warthogs. They're smaller, rounder animals closer to the ground. We're going to do hero pose, so come down to your knees, and you're going to sit on your feet and bring your hands to heart center in hero pose. Let's take a couple of breaths here. Breathe in and out. Another breath in and out. Excellent. The next animal that we meet is the rhino. We're going to do camel pose for this because there is no rhino pose in yoga, but camels and rhinos have some things in common. So the way you're going to do this, and I'm going to turn to the side, is you're going to come up to your knees and curl your toes underneath. Now you're going to put your hands like they're in the back pockets of a pair of jeans, and then you're going to gently arch your back and look up at the ceiling, letting your neck fall back as far as is comfortable. And if you want to push yourself a little further, you can grab onto your heels with your hands and continue to look up. Take a deep breath in and out. Then slowly lead with your heart and bring yourself back upright. We're going to stand for the next pose. The lions we meet. Now lions are the kings of the jungle, right, they say? They are strong and fierce. They're also doing a dance called the tango in this story. So we're going to do warrior 2 because they are fierce animals, but they were doing a dance that kind of looked like this. So you're going to put one foot forward, bend your front knee, keep your back leg straight, and turn your foot out to a 90-degree angle so that your toes are to the side. Then reach your arms on up, and then open towards your hips, arms out. Warrior 2, look over your center finger. Breathe in and out. One more breath in and out. Then step your back foot forward to mountain pose, and let's do the other side. Front knee is bent, back leg is straight, feet are turned out, toes to the side. Reach your arms up, then turn and open to your hips. Warrior 2 on the other side. Look out over your front hand. Breathe in and out. Another breath in and out. Then come back to mountain pose. Then we meet the chimps and the baboons who are in the jungle dance. Now, sometimes we find those animals in trees, so we're going to do tree pose. This is another balance pose. It helps to find a spot in front of you that does not move for your focal point. Keep your hands at heart center, then lift one foot up, keep your toes down like a kickstand. Now make sure that you are balanced and steady. You may stay here or bring your foot up to the middle, okay, of your calf. Take a deep breath in and out. Maybe grow your branches. Deep breath in and out. Then gently set your foot down, hands at heart center. Let's do the other side. Make sure you have your focal point Now pick up your other foot, toes on the ground. You can stay here or bring your foot up. Make sure that your foot stays below your knee. Keep your hands at heart center or grow your branches. Deep breath in and out. Then set your foot down. Now, we meet the cricket. So for the cricket, we're going to do Lotus Pose. So you are going to come down to your belly on your mat. Keep your chin on your mat like so. Hands come down at your side. Now you're going to inhale and lift your feet up and your hands up. And look ahead. You want to keep your neck pretty straight, lifting your chest. Inhale, maybe lift a little higher. And exhale, come down. Let's do that one more time. Take a deep breath in and lift. Keeping your neck soft. Gaze slightly in front of you at the floor. Inhale, maybe lift a little higher. And exhale, come down. Excellent. Now at the very end, Gerald looks up at the moon and the stars above. Let's start for the moon. We're going to come up to extended mountain pose again. Then we're going to make a crescent shape with our bodies like a crescent moon. We're just going to move to the right. Curve our body and maybe look up at our hands. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale again. Exhale, come on up to extended mountain pose. Inhale. Exhale, curve to the other side. Look up at your hand. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale, come back to extended mountain pose. Bring your hands to heart center. And for the stars, we're going to do star pose. Set your feet out wide. Reach your arms up like so and look up at the ceiling. You are a star. Breathe in and extend. Stretch a little more. Exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Come to mountain pose. Now, I'd like you to do your favorite yoga pose that we just did. Go ahead. Excellent job. Now let's go ahead and sit on our mats. We're going to calm our bodies down with lotus flower breath. You're going to bring your hands like this. Now the lotus flower is a flower that grows in swamps and has to work very hard to grow up through all the heavy mud and muck of a swamp and the dirty water to reach the surface of the pond in a swamp where it can bloom. So the lotus flower symbolizes, as people, our ability to get through challenges. So we're going to do lotus flower breath. Let's actually close our lotus flowers. We're going to inhale and open our lotus flower as though we are smelling its beautiful scent. And exhale, we're going to close it. Inhale, open your lotus flower and breathe. Exhale, let it close. Another inhale. And exhale. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. Let's do 3 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. And now we've come to our yoga nap. I'd like you to lie down and make yourself comfortable. Lie on your back with your legs out straight and your hands at your side. Your face looking up towards the ceiling, but softly close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and out. And another breath in and out.